This is episode 31 of Deep in Some Thoughts, and today we're going to talk about caffeine. Let's go. Thanks for tuning in to Deep in Some Thoughts, and the first thing that's on my mind today is I love caffeine. I love caffeine. I love caffeine. I love caffeine. And that's what today's episode is about, because I love caffeine. But before we get into caffeine and your favorite psychoactive stimulant, I went to the dentist recently, and the dentist fucked my ass up. I went to the dentist, and they were like, "Oh, you know what, Juan? How long has it been since you've been to the dentist?" And not gonna lie, I fucking suck at going to the dentist. And I haven't been to the dentist in like 15 years. I literally haven't gone to the dentist since I was in probably middle school or high school, beginning of high school. So, with that said, surprisingly, I didn't have any cavities. But I guess they had to do like a cleaning and then a deep cleaning and then like a gum bacterial restoration cleaning or whatever the fuck is called. They put lasers in my mouth, dude. What's going on with society when you're gonna put lasers in my mouth, dude? Anyway, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get a little graphic here. Well, it's not very graphic, but I had like a little, like a gum flap in the front of my mouth, on the bottom part of my teeth. And when we were done with the cleaning, guess what, dude? It got ripped off. They ripped off a piece of my gums. Now, in the long run, it was probably a good thing because now they're healing. Whether or not they did it on purpose, I don't know. Because they never said anything about it. You know what I mean? They weren't like, "Oh, looks like you got a little gum flap. We're going to take that off." No. They were like, "Oh, we're just going to clean your teeth." And then I look at my mouth later and it's fucking gone. Like, literally a huge chunk of my gums are gone. I mean, it's healing. It's great. It feels great. It looks great. But, you know, not a sponsor, but Gentle Dental my ass. Hey, we're Gentle Dental. Come get your dental work from us, where we rip your gums out of your mouth. And we fucking use laser beams to fucking clean your teeth. I went in there and, you know, they said, "Oh, so it's not too expensive for you and your mouth doesn't get too, you know, crazy fucking brutalized. We're going to break it up into 6 different sessions." And I'm like, all right, cool. So they were going to focus on one part of my mouth, then the next part of my mouth, and then the next part of my mouth, next part of my mouth, and then they go back, and then they do the laser beams, and then laser beams, and then laser beams, and laser beams. So 8 sessions, right? And I go in to my second cleaning, the first part of my deep cleaning, and the hygienist decides, you know what, dude? Fuck it. We're doing it live, bro. We're fucking doing it live. And he did my entire mouth. My entire mouth. He did the deep cleaning and the laser beams to my whole mouth. And luckily I had the money to pay for it because, bro, that was the most expensive shit I've ever done. And I was just like, sweet. I don't even buy myself shit for that much money. You know what I mean? As much as I would love to. We were supposed to break it down into 8 different sessions. Anyways, but my mouth is feeling pretty good, not gonna lie. Get your if I were to suggest anything, you keep up to date with your dental cleaning and your dental hygiene, because I thought I was gonna go in there, they're gonna be like, fuck it, dude, you need veneers, bro. Oh, and they also offered braces. They said I need braces, and they want to remove my teeth. I haven't decided, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't think so. I want to, but also don't really care that much, you know? Anyways, so that's what I've been going through, man. Fucking Gentle Dental. Not a sponsor, but ouch, dude. Now, let's get into your favorite psychoactive drug, caffeine. Now, I gotta say, I love caffeine. I love caffeine so much that it's a daily part of my routine. But do I need caffeine? Not necessarily. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's whatever. But I've been drinking caffeine for a long time. Like, I remember back in the day, Chris, I don't know if you remember, but we would go to fucking Circle K and get those fucking, they were called BFCs, those big fucking cans of Monster.
Yes.
The BFC, they were like cans of Monster. They were like fucking big.
They were like, reminded me of a 40-ounce beer.
Drinking that shit at 14 years old, dude. Oh my God. Best times of my life, I gotta say. So, we're gonna get into caffeine, the benefits of caffeine. What your favorite drinks? How much? How much caffeine your favorite drinks have, and side effects of too much caffeine. Okay, so what is caffeine? Now, the definition of caffeine is a natural stimulant most commonly found in tea, coffee, and cacao plants. It works by stimulating the brain and central nervous system, helping you stay alert and prevent the onset of tiredness. Historians track the first brewed tea as far back as 2737 BC. How do you track that? How do you go back and be like, they were drinking coffee in the BC era. So, caffeine essentially is a drug. It is, in fact, a drug. So if you tell me you don't do drugs, then you're fucking lying, bro. So caffeine in your brain, when you drink caffeine, so your brain, before you drink caffeine, your body produces a chemical called adenosine. Okay? And that accumulates and bonds to the receptors in your brain. And this chemical makes you feel tired. So when you wake up in the morning and you're feeling tired, even though you got 8, 10, 12, 15 hours of sleep, it's adenosine making you feel tired. Now, when you drink caffeine, the caffeine works through your bloodstream and binds with the adenosine, and it's tricking your brain into thinking that you're not tired. All right? So basically, caffeine doesn't actually make you not tired. It just makes you think that you're not tired. Now, with long-term use of caffeine, your brain responds with more adenosine receptors, meaning you have to drink more caffeine to get the same effect, which is exactly why I'm making this podcast, because I would drink a cup of coffee and be good. I would drink a cup of coffee and be good. I would drink a cup of coffee, maybe 2 cups of coffee, and I'll be good. And now it's like any fucking cup of coffee ain't shit for me. I went and got that fucking, what is it, the death coffee or whatever. I don't know the exact brand, but I bought the death coffee, which is highly caffeinated, supposedly, and which is supposedly highly caffeinated, and I'm like, what? Death Wish coffee, that's what it's called, Death Wish coffee. I went and bought Death Wish coffee, and it says on the bag, highly caffeinated, and I drink a cup, and it don't do shit, dude. I found myself having to drink a cup of coffee and an energy drink just to feel all right. And then I started looking into the actual milligrams, which was very interesting to me, that like an average cup is about 150 milligrams, and then I'm drinking 160 milligram thing of energy drink. So essentially my body needs 300 milligrams of caffeine just to feel happy. And then I drank a bang, and I was like, oh boy, I'm feeling good. Those bangs get you going, bro. Anyway, so this is where I'm at in my life. Okay? But usually, now I don't usually like feel this way, but usually if you miss your daily dose of caffeine, the adenosine is still active in your brain, causing you to have withdrawal symptoms for caffeine or feel more tired than you actually are. Now, when I'm waking up at fucking 2:30 in the fucking morning to get to work, bro, I'm fucking tired as shit. And when I'm dragging my ass into work and I don't have caffeine, fuck my life. You know what I mean? But if I wake up on my day off and I don't drink caffeine, I'm actually pretty good. I don't need caffeine daily. But at the same time, on my day off, I ain't doing shit. So I usually feel pretty all right. You know what I mean? So, caffeine also increases your adrenaline. It gets your heart pumping. Gets your heart going. Increases your heart rate. Opens up your airways. And increases dopamine levels, which makes you feel happy. So, they say that this is the equivalent of what cocaine does to your body, but just, not as bad. Just to a lesser degree. So, and the dopamine stimulations is what makes your body become addicted to caffeine. Because you say, hey, this thing made me feel good. How do I make me feel good all the time? I have more of this thing. Please give me more of this thing. I need more of this thing. I want more of this thing, so give me more of this thing now. And then if you don't give it more of that thing, then your body says, give me the fucking caffeine! Please! Stupid motherfucker! Anyways, so now we're going to get into some health benefits of coffee. Now, one of these I've actually talked about before, way back when I talked about fasting, and the fasting episode, I said that coffee, the caffeine, actually boosts your metabolism, which makes you burn fat and makes you less hungry throughout the day. So anyways, we're going to get into 12 health benefits of coffee. And the number one here, coffee boosts your physical performance. Have a cup of black coffee about an hour before you work out and your performance can improve by 11 to 12%. Again, caffeine increases adrenaline levels in your blood. Adrenaline is your body's fight or flight hormone, which helps you prepare for physical exertion. Am I saying that right? Exertion.
Exertion. There you go. You don't have to do the T. Exertion.
But there's a T in it.
Yeah, but exertion. No. It's not an urchin.
Exertion. Okay, so so like I said, it boosts your adrenaline. Number 2, caffeine may help you lose weight. Like I already just said, caffeine contains magnesium and potassium, which I talked about on the fasting episode, which helps the human body use insulin, regulating blood sugar levels and reducing your craving for sugary treats and snacks. Number 3, coffee helps you burn fat. Thank you, dude. Thank you. It's actually, coffee is a huge part of keto, which is the diet that I do. And caffeine helps break fat cells down in the body and uses it as fuel for training. So that's just basically the keto diet and in a whole. So drink your coffee, everybody. Drink your fucking coffee. Number 4, coffee helps you focus and stay alert. Moderate caffeine intake is 1 to 6 cups a day. Helps you focus and improves your mental alertness. I've never had 6 cups of coffee in a day. I'd probably have the amount of caffeine that's in 6 cups of coffee, but I've never been like, I'm going to drink 6 cups of coffee today. Number 5, coffee lowers risk of death. Studies have shown that coffee drinkers' overall risk of premature death is 25% lower than those who don't drink coffee. Which means I'm going to live longer than intern Maria because she don't drink coffee. Number 6, coffee reduces risk of cancers. One study has shown that coffee may decrease the risk of developing prostate cancer in men by 20%. Sign me up for coffee. And endometrial cancer in women. Endometrial cancer in women by 25%. People in the test group drank 4 cups of coffee a day. Caffeine may also prevent developing of basal cell carcinoma, the most common type of skin cancer. Wow, all these big words. Number 7, coffee reduces risk of stroke. Number 8, coffee reduces risk of Parkinson's disease. Number 9, coffee protects your body. Coffee contains a lot of antioxidants that work as little warriors fighting and protecting against free radicals within your body. Little warriors. Number 10, coffee may lower risk of type 2 diabetes. Caffeine decreases insulin sensitivity and impairs glucose tolerance. That makes sense. Number 11, coffee protects your brain. High caffeine levels in your blood reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. It also lowers the risk of dementia. Wow, and number 12, coffee brightens your mood and helps fight depression and lowers the risk of suicide. AKA, coffee make me happy. AKA, caffeine make me happy. AKA, give me the dopamines, bro. So, which of your favorite drinks have... Why do I keep messing this up? How much caffeine does your favorite drinks have in those drinks? What the fuck is wrong with my brain, dude? I think I need caffeine, dude. But it's almost my bedtime, so it's not a good idea. And I'm pretty high energy already. So when I drink caffeine, I'm like, let's fucking go. Rah! Anyways. All right. So a Starbucks coffee, a Pike Place roast. Never heard of that in my life. A venti 20 ounce has 410 milligrams of caffeine. Now remember, I said the average cup of coffee has about 150 milligrams of caffeine. And the average 8-ounce cup of coffee is like 95 or some shit like that. Go up. Okay. The blonde roast, 16 ounce, 360 milligrams. Starbucks. Oh, Dunkin' Donuts coffee, 20 ounce, 270 milligrams. Starbucks dark roast, 260. Doesn't feel like it, dude. Doesn't feel like it. That's the coffee that I was drinking for a while. I'm like, this coffee sucks. That means I drink 260 milligrams of coffee and I still need a Monster on top of that, dude. Starbucks Cafe Mocha Hot or Iced, 175 milligrams for 16 ounces. Dunkin' Donuts Latte or Cappuccino, 14 ounces, 166 milligrams. For you hipsters out there, the chai latte is grande, 16 ounce, 95 milligrams of caffeine. A frappuccino is 95 milligrams for 16 ounces. Ain't shit. Okay. Starbucks matcha green tea. Fucking disgusting. Okay. 16 ounces is 80 milligrams. Oh, look at that. Death Wish coffee, unsweetened cold brew, 8 ounces, 300 milligrams. Really, dude? I don't think I have the cold brew. I don't know which one I have, but Death Wish coffee, 300 milligrams. Fucking liars, dude. I don't believe you. Instant coffee, don't have that. Anyways, go back up. Go back up. Yep. High Brew Nitro Black Cold Brew, 10 ounces, 200 milligrams. Starbucks Black Unsweetened Cold Brew, which I've had, 195 milligrams for 12 ounces. Vanilla Latte, chilled espresso. Why are they getting so fucking specific? Starbucks Vanilla Latte chilled espresso beverage. Like, they know. Like, can I get a Starbucks vanilla chilled espresso with froth foam, but only half, and a double shot of oat milk with 17 pumps of cinnamon dolce and exactly 3 sprinkles of cinnamon.
You sound like me at Starbucks.
But hold light ice, though. Light ice, please.
100%.
Actually, no ice because it's chilled. You know what I mean? Hold the ice, but chill it. Like, if you could actually brew my coffee and then put it in your walk-in freezer for about 12 hours, and then I'll be back, and I would like a grande vanilla latte chilled espresso with 2 shots of oat milk and fucking cold foam. And don't forget the 17 pumps of cinnamon dolce with 3 shakes of cinnamon. And then they get their drink and it's like, this has 4 shakes of cinnamon. I wanted 3. Anyways, and some soft drinks like soda have caffeine in it. Pepsi Zero Sugar has 69 milligrams of caffeine. Ain't shit, okay? Mountain Dew, diet or regular, has 54. I've always known Mountain Dew to be the high caffeinated one. Zevia, and fucking nastiest soda I've ever had in my life, is 55 milligrams of caffeine. Diet Coke, which I drink on a fucking daily basis, 46 milligrams. Is there a Coke Zero? Yeah. Coca-Cola, regular or zero sugar? That is my daily drinker. 34 milligrams of caffeine. And then energy drinks. Oh my goodness. Bang is a whopping 300 milligrams of caffeine, which is actually made by Redline. And Redline also, fun fact, has 300 milligrams of caffeine. 5-hour energy, extra strength. Holy shit. Redline Max 307 hour energy boost is 2.5 ounces with 300 milligrams of caffeine. Dang. 5 hour energy extra strength 1.9 ounces 230 milligrams of caffeine. Starbucks triple shot energy 15 ounces 225 milligrams. Full throttle 16 ounces 160 milligrams. Monster Energy 16 ounces 160 milligrams. NOS 160. Rockstar 160. Venom 160. Mountain Dew Amp 142. You slacking. Zevia Energy, I never had that, but it's probably disgusting. 120 milligrams of caffeine. Red Bull, 8.4 ounces, 80 milligrams. But in comparison, you drink 2 or you drink the 16-ounce can, is the same as a Monster. But who drinks the 8.4 ounces anyways? V8 has energy drinks. Should have drank a V8. 80 milligrams of caffeine. And Ocean Spray Cranberry Energy is 75 milligrams of caffeine. There's also a new energy drink which I tried today. It's called Ghost, made by the Sour Patch Kids people, and I will say has 200 milligrams of caffeine, and it's fucking delicious, dude. It tastes so good, and it has 0 sugar. And it tastes amazing. Fucking amazing. So, with all that milligram of caffeine talk, and with how much caffeine I gotta drink in a day to feel happy, can you overdose on caffeine? I will tell you. Yes. Yes, you can. But there is a lethal dose of caffeine, which is 150 milligrams of caffeine per 2 pounds of body weight. Which means if you weigh approximately 155 pounds, which is not what I weigh. If you weigh approximately 155 pounds, you will require 14,000 milligrams or more to overdose on caffeine. And an average, like we said before, an average cup of 12-ounce cup of coffee contains about 150 milligrams of caffeine, meaning at 155 pounds, you need to drink 70 12-ounce cups of coffee to kill you. 70. But there's a catch. You would have to drink all those cups at the same time. All at once. Making it physically impossible for you to overdose on caffeine because your stomach will not be able to handle 70 12-ounce cups of coffee. And by then, you will, for one, start throwing it up. For 2, start shitting it out and pee-peeing it out. And for 3, they say before you even overdose on coffee that you will start to hallucinate, meaning you probably wouldn't be physically able to finish 70 cups of coffee because you'll be wigged out of your fucking mind. Go back. And a full dose of caffeine only lasts about 6 hours. So if you try to drink 12 cups of coffee throughout the day, once you hit 6 hours, you're about half of what you originally drank. So if you drank 150 milligrams of caffeine, 6 hours later, you're about 75 milligrams of caffeine. Then 6 hours later, you're at like 30 some. And then 6 hours later, you need another cup of coffee. 6, 12. Well, that's your whole fucking day. So why would you want to eat? Why would you want to drink another cup of coffee at the end of the day? Anyways, caffeine only lasts about 6 to 12 hours in your system. But the initial, like if you drink a bang, let's fucking go. 6 hours later, you're at half of that. Quick maths. So, with that said, we've got side effects of drinking too much caffeine. Now that we know that you cannot physically overdose on caffeine, but you can still drink too much caffeine. I think there's like a daily dose of like, what is it, like 400 and something milligrams of caffeine per day is what your daily dose should be. Four 400 milligrams of caffeine a day appears to be safe for most healthy adults. So, if you drink 400 plus milligrams a day and you start to feel these side effects, you might want to tone it down a little bit. So, number 1, these are 9 side effects of too much caffeine on thehealthline.com. Number 1, anxiety. You'll get anxiety. Works by blocking the side effects. Works by blocking the effects of adenosine. That makes you feel tired. At the same time, it triggers the release of adrenaline. Yeah. We already know this. In fact, caffeine-induced anxiety disorder is one of 4 caffeine-related syndromes listed in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, which is published by the American Psychiatric Association. Extremely high daily intakes of 1,000 milligrams or more per day have been reported to cause nervousness, jitteriness, and similar symptoms. So, if you drink 1,000 milligrams, dude, that sounds amazing. Number 2, insomnia. Too much caffeine may make it difficult to sleep. Easy enough, especially if you drink it right before bed. Number 3, digestive issues. Coffee's laxative effect have been attributed to the release of gastrin, a hormone in the stomach that produces a hormone the stomach produces, and needs a comma right there, dude. Am I wrong? Okay. A hormone, comma, the stomach produces, comma, that speeds up activity in the colon. In the colon. What's more, decaffeinated coffee has been shown to produce a similar response. Yeah, who gives a fuck? No wonder why you gotta take a shit when you gotta drink some coffee. Number 4, muscle breakdown. Common causes of, can't say that word. I'm gonna try it. Rhabdomyolysis. Pronunciation. Rhabdomyolysis. Do it again. Rhabdomyolysis. Common causes of rhabdomyolysis include trauma, infection, drug abuse, muscle strain, and bites from poisonous snakes or insects. Okay. Oh, we fucked that one up pretty bad, huh? Number 5, addiction. Despite all the health benefits, there is no denying that it may become a habit. A detailed review suggests that although caffeine triggers certain brain chemicals similarly to the way cocaine and amphetamines do, it does not cause classic addiction the way these drugs do. Liar. Yes, it does. Number 6, high blood pressure. It has been shown to raise blood pressure in several studies due to its stimulatory effect on the nervous system. Sweet. Number 7, rapid heart rate. It may also lead to altered heartbeat rhythm called atrial fibrillation, which has been reported in young people who consumed energy drinks containing extremely high doses of caffeine. Oh my God. Number 8, fatigue. However, they can also have the opposite effect by leading to rebound fatigue after the caffeine leaves your system. Come on, dude. Come on. Obviously. Number 9, frequent urination. Makes you have to go pee-pee. Keep going. Bottom line. Light to moderate caffeine intake seems to provide impressive health benefits in many people. On the other hand, very high dosages may lead to side effects that interfere with day-to-day living and might cause health issues. And you can also find my book on Amazon. Oh, man, I love caffeine. I feel like I'm fucking high on caffeine right now, dude. Even though I'm not. I did have, let's see, how much caffeine did I have today? I had one of those Ghost energy drinks, which is 200 milligrams. And then, 0 sugar, by the way. And then I didn't need it, but I decided to drink another Monster because I had a lot of shit to do. I drink a 0 sugar Monster, which is 160 milligrams of caffeine. And did I have a soda? I think I had a soda. Obviously, Coke Zero. 34 milligrams of caffeine. I've had 394 milligrams of caffeine. And I didn't even drink my daily cup of coffee because I woke up too late. 394 milligrams of coffee. I've almost hit my daily healthy dose of caffeine. Wow. Wow. Impressive. So if you love caffeine, keep on keeping on, guys. You do what you gotta do, man. I'm never gonna stop. Never. Because caffeine make me feel good. Chris, you have anything you would like to add?
I think so.
How much caffeine do you drink in a day?
None now.
None?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No soda, no energy drinks.
No soda?
No soda.
Not
no
even no caffeinated soda?
Nothing. I'll do tea.
Caffeine.
On occasion.
There's caffeine in tea?
There is, but not very often.
I feel sorry for you, man.
It's okay.
And how was that? How was that on your side? The withdrawal effects that we talked about before.
Sucked.
It sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Headaches. Sleepiness. Extra sleepiness.
Fatigue.
Same thing.
Felt like I'd been hit by a truck a couple times. Yeah.
Aches and pains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It's all good. I feel
You
great
know what's
now,
crazy is I feel like if I don't drink caffeine, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I drink up to 400 milligrams a day. How the fuck does that work, dude?
Yeah.
Because if I don't, like, if I go on vacation or some shit and I don't drink caffeine,
You'll get the headache though, huh?
No.
Because I've noticed I do.
I don't get the headache, but what I do notice is I stopped eating sugar, and even if I cheat on my diet, I still don't eat sugar. So if I have like one can of regular sugar soda, I'll get a headache. Which has nothing to do with what we're talking about today, but that's the only time I've noticed, like, when I drink or eat something that I get a headache. Even with caffeine, if I don't drink caffeine, I don't generally have a headache. It's weird. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that episode. I hope you learned something. I definitely learned something on researching all this stuff. If you liked this episode, don't forget to rate, subscribe, and review. And the last thing I have to say is caffeine make me happy. Give me caffeine now, please. Okay. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to Deep in Some Thoughts. If you like this episode, don't forget to rate, subscribe, and review. You can follow us on all social media platforms at Deep in Some Thoughts. And if you're listening, you can watch us on the YouTube at Deep in Some Thoughts Podcast.